Welcome! Today, we're not just crossing a map, we're diving into the soul of South Africa. Imagine driving with the ocean on one side, cliffs on the other, and the salty air filling your lungs. These aren't just roads, they're stories, adventures, and invitations to awe. Get comfortable and picture yourself behind the wheel, the sun painting the sky as you cruise along. We're about to explore 10 of South Africa's most breathtaking coastal drives. Let's hit the road. First up, the legendary Chapman's Peak Drive, Chappies to the locals. This isn't just a road, it's a 9-kilometer masterpiece carved into the mountainside, connecting Hout Bay to Noordhoek. With 114 curves, it clings to cliffs above the Atlantic, offering heart-stopping views at every turn. The engineering is audacious, the scenery unforgettable. Stop at the lookout points. Each one is a front-row seat to nature's drama. At sunset, the sky ignites in golds and purples, reflected in the ocean below. Locals and travelers gather, picnicking and soaking in the spectacle. Driving Chappies at sunset feels like moving through a living painting. If you're in Cape Town, this is a must. It's more than a drive, it's a celebration of the wild beauty of the Cape Peninsula. Chapman's Peak is a dance between mountain and sea, a symphony of stone, water, and light. For many, it's the ultimate South African road experience. Don't just take the drive, let it take you. This is the Cape at its most iconic. Chappies is unforgettable. Next, the Garden Route, a 300-kilometer stretch from Mossel Bay to Storms River. This isn't just a road, it's a living, breathing paradise. One moment you're beside a tranquil lagoon, the next, deep in ancient forests. Towns like Knysna, Plettenberg Bay, and Wilderness each offer their own charm and adventure. Hike the Tsitsikama, watch whales, or bungee jump at Bluekrins Bridge. The Garden Route is a playground for nature lovers and thrill seekers. Every kilometer is a new adventure. Coastal views, forests, rivers, and endless beaches. It's not just about the destination, but the journey itself. Here, the road is the destination. The Garden Route is South Africa's natural masterpiece. Drive it, and you'll never forget it. Now let's discover Clarence Drive, Route 44, the Whale Route. This 22-kilometer stretch between Gordons Bay and Roy Els is a hidden gem. On one side, False Bay's deep blue. On the other, the towering Hottentots Holland Mountains. The road hugs the coast so closely you can almost touch the waves. It's part of the Kogelberg biosphere, home to unique finbows and incredible biodiversity. From June to November, it's prime whale-watching territory. Southern right. Whales come close to shore. Pull over at a lookout and you might spot dolphins or even a mother whale and her calf. Clarence Drive is about slowing down, breathing in the wild air, and soaking up the untamed beauty. It's less famous than Chappies, but its raw magic is unforgettable. Take your time. This road is all about the journey. The Whale Route will steal your heart. Welcome to the Wild Coast, a region not a road, but an adventure like no other. From East London to the KwaZulu-Natal border, this is South Africa at its most raw and untouched. Rolling green hills, dramatic cliffs, and empty beaches define the landscape. Dirt tracks lead you through Hosa villages and past iconic sites like the Hole in the Wall. The Wild Coast is about connection, to nature, to culture, to history. It's the birthplace of Nelson Mandela, and every view feels steeped in legend. Here, you'll wake to cattle on the beach, hike to waterfalls, and fall asleep to the ocean's roar. The journey is challenging, but the rewards are immense. This is a place for explorers, not tourists. The Wild Coast strips away the non-essentials and leaves you with something real. It's wild, it's untamed, and it will change you. The Wild Coast is South Africa's soul. Now the West Coast, quiet, contemplative, and full of hidden beauty. The R27 takes you past fishing villages like Paternoster and the turquoise lagoon of Langebaan. Life here moves to the rhythm of the Atlantic. But in spring, the landscape explodes with color. Millions of wildflowers bloom after the rains. The West Coast National Park becomes a living painting, fields awash in orange, yellow, and purple. Walk among the flowers, breathe in the renewal. The West Coast is about subtlety, simplicity, and the joy of discovery. Eat fresh seafood, stroll empty beaches, and let the peace settle in. Time it right, and you'll witness one of nature's greatest shows. The West Coast is beauty in its purest form. Let's head to KwaZulu-Natal's south coast. Sun, surf, and endless summer. From Durban to Port Shepstone, the KZN South Coast is all about golden beaches and lush green hills. Leave the highway for coastal roads linking lively towns like Amanzimtoti, Scottburg, and Umkomaas. The air is thick with tropical scents and the ocean is always close. Dive the Alawal Shoal, surf the waves, or relax on family-friendly beaches. Tidal pools and warm waters make this a classic holiday destination. It's about fun, relaxation, and the easygoing coastal culture. Grab a bunny chow, watch surfers at sunset, and let the laid-back vibe take over. The South Coast is pure joy, sun-drenched and full of life. It's the spirit of summer all year round. Discover the Sunshine Coast, Route 72 from East London to Port Elizabeth. This drive is all about tranquility, sunshine, and endless empty beaches. Pass through Port Alfred and Kenton-on-Sea, where rivers meet the sea and the sand stretches for miles. Here, peace is the main attraction. Walk for hours without seeing another soul. The Indian Ocean is warm, the dunes wild, and the pace slow. Just inland, Addo Elephant National Park offers a unique bush and beach combo. Watch elephants in the morning, stroll deserted beaches in the afternoon. The Sunshine Coast is a breath of fresh air, a place to slow down and savor the moment. Sometimes, the greatest luxury is simply peace and quiet. Back to the Cape for the iconic Cape Peninsula Loop, a grand tour of natural wonders. Start in Cape Town, head south past Muizenberg's colorful huts, through Kalk Bay and Simonstown. Stop at Boulders Beach to walk among African penguins. Enter the Cape of Good Hope Nature Reserve, winding through wild fynbos to Cape Point. Stand at the continent's edge, where the Atlantic and Indian Oceans meet. Return along the Atlantic seaboard, Scarborough, Cometgia, and the legendary Chapman's Peak. Past Llandudno, Camps Bay, and Clifton, with mountains on one side and ocean on the other. This drive is a highlight reel of South Africa's best: mountains, oceans, wildlife, and vibrant towns. Every kilometer is packed with wonder. The Cape Peninsula Loop is a pilgrimage for any traveler. It's a journey you'll remember forever. North of Durban lies the Dolphin Coast, named for the playful bottlenose dolphins that frequent these waters. Drive the M4 and N2 through upmarket towns, golden beaches, and lush vegetation. Ballito is the heart, sophisticated yet relaxed, with a vibrant boardwalk and sunrise dolphin sightings. Stroll the coast, watch dolphins surf the waves, or take a boat trip for a closer look. The beaches are wide and welcoming, perfect for families and sunseekers. Wildlife and ocean life are always close by, adding magic to every day. The Dolphin Coast is about luxury, relaxation, and a deep connection to the sea. Here, every day feels like a holiday. It's South Africa's sun-kissed playground. Our final drive, Sani Pass, the gateway to Lesotho and the roof of Africa. This is no ordinary road. It's a 4x4 adventure up the Drakensberg Mountains. Tight, steep hairpins and sheer drops make it a true test of nerve. The scenery transforms from green foothills to stark, high-altitude peaks. Waterfalls, dramatic cliffs, and endless views await. At the summit, 2,876 meters up, you'll find Africa's highest pub. Celebrate your climb with a drink and a view over 2 countries. Sani Pass is challenging, exhilarating, and unforgettable. It's the perfect finale to our journey. Proof that the best roads take you to new heights. Sometimes the toughest journeys are the most rewarding. 10 roads, 10 unforgettable journeys through South Africa's heart and soul. From wild coasts to mountain heights, each drive is a story waiting for you. If you're inspired, subscribe and join our travel-loving community. Thank you for watching. May your own adventures be just as breathtaking. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and may all your roads be beautiful ones.